How's things, everyone alright? Sorry.
Hello folks, Cy Leslie, Gers TV, and I've got Ryan on the phone. We're doing the after-match reaction to the Rangers versus Hibs game. Rangers 3, Hibs 1. How's things, Ryan? Alright, mate?
Aye, everything's great. Obviously relieved to get over the line in the end.
We've spoken about this a few times, mate. If we win the next 3 games, we were saying it will more or less shoot you in for this title. But
It'd be ours to lose, wouldn't it?
Yeah, at times today it was a wee bit squeaky bum, shall we say?
Aye. Yeah, definitely. I think the third goal came at a good time for us. We were obviously needing the third goal and we got it just at the right time. So credit wee Madondo, he came on and made the impact he had to and got the game over the line for us.
Aye, no, I agree with that. So let's just talk on some of the controversial moments, shall we say, on the game. Let's start off with the refereeing decisions and the VAR.
Yep.
I felt as every time there was any kind of decision to be made, they decided that we go to, the referee wouldn't make the decision, he would let the VAR team do it.
Aye, to be honest with you, I thought we beat 12 men today. I thought the referee was one of the worst refereeing performances I've seen in a long time. Honestly, I thought it was absolutely brutal. Some of the decisions, the bounce ball decisions, were on the attack. Lawrence was actually carrying the ball into the box one time, looking to take a shot, and the guy stopped the game.
And it kept stopping the game and giving the drop ball rather than a free kick.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. Some of the stuff that was going on. The encroachment, I've been fed back. Obviously, it's like hard to see it live, but I've been fed back. The score I did go into the box at the encroachment there, but need to pull the rule back, the rule book out for that. I thought that was a retake, but again, drop ball.
I've seen it on Twitter. I've only seen it once. The guy beside me had it on Twitter, and it looked like the Hibs player had his head in the box at the same time. So it should be a retake, I think. I'd have heard a rule that if the Rangers player's in the box, it's their free kick. But we'd have to check that. I don't want to go down the road of saying something that's a decision's wrong and we don't know the facts on it.
Aye, certainly. I mean, we see it all the time. I mean, more penalties than not. There's been encroachment all the time. Do you know what I mean? So it's just they see to pick and choose when they want to be encroachment, don't they?
Aye, that's the same. There's no consistency in the refereeing. The other thing is as well, if you're giving the penalty, you've got to give a sending off, I think.
Yep.
To book him for that, isn't it? It's a sending off offence.
Aye, really, to be honest, it's just total inconsistency over the line. The referee today was shocking, to be honest. He's really, really poor.
I don't think I've seen it's the worst performance of refereeing I've seen in a long time, and it could have cost us. That could have cost us a title.
Definitely. I mean, it's really squeaky bum time, like you're saying just now, but that was really, really poor, to be honest with you, really poor.
There was an incident in the first half, I'm still baffled by it, right? You might have seen it from a different angle from me. The Hibs player kicked the ball off the Hibs player's face, and then it hit the other Hibs player who kicked it on the face.
Aye.
The
game carries on at that stage.
Right, so the game carries on, and Hibs go on the attack, because everybody's laughing. Hibs nearly score. Butland saves it. When I say nearly scored, there's a chance of scoring. Butland headers it away. Right, so if the ball goes in the net, it's a goal. But when Butland headers it away, they then stop the play. But they don't stop the play where the ball is. They then go back to the original incident, and then they give a drop ball, a bounce up from where it happened from, even though it wasn't a foul.
Yeah, it is inconsistent as well. Towards the end of the game, Seema takes one in the chin, for an elbow, a rogue elbow, takes him right in the chin. Seema gets flattened. Don't know how injured he is. Guy could have taken his windpipe out. They run out the park just to stop the game then. We end up having to take a booking closet. We stay on to take a booking closet.
Aye, it was. I won't call it a comedy errors from the refereeing team, because there's nothing funny about it. It could have cost us. But anyway, let's talk about the positive. The goal, the penalty, obviously, before we do that, the penalty Tavernier, he's missed two in a row, I think now. That's a slight concern for me. Normally the rebound goes in and there's nothing wrong with that, it counts, so I'm not going to criticise it too much. The first goal from Tavernier, outstanding.
Definitely taking it absolutely flush on the volley, absolutely superb. Even the man on the line couldn't even take it. So it's almost had 2 goalkeepers and 2 goalkeepers couldn't even save it. You want to see.
And then I'll go on to the second goal. Was a great ball from Todd Cantwell. I'm trying to remember this. And Dessers with a bullet header.
He's crashed in off the bar, which again, it's led to one of these absolutely ridiculous drop ball decisions we're talking about in a second. It's actually brought Cantwell a wee bit kind of rage. So I think sometimes we actually get the best out of Cantwell when he's playing angry. He took a bit of grievance to the referee's decision, got the ball out wide, sent in an absolutely fantastic cross, and Dessler just crashed it in.
That's happened a few times with Cantwell when he's been angry, and he's made a less impact in the game right away.
Yep. So he's done absolutely brilliant with that one.
Their goal, I would say, was Silva made a mistake. He made an error on the left wing attacking, and then he didn't run back. He kind of half-arse come back away, and that led to their attack. And I don't want to criticise Rangers too much because there wasn't too many major mistakes in the game.
I mean, to be honest, it's probably the only clear-cut chance they had the entire game. I can't really remember Butland having a save to make apart from that.
Yeah, and the last 4 games that we played, Hibs have scored 1 goal. So I'm not going to go down the road of slaughtering the Rangers defence today. I actually agree with you. I think it was the biggest attack that we were against today was the referees and the decisions.
Aye, really, to be honest. But I thought Goldson and Stewart had a good game. I thought they cleaned up really well. Lundstrom obviously dropped in with them. Diamandi's helping at the back sometimes as well. Tavernier get the man of the match in the stadium as well, which a few people were surprised about.
I thought Lundstrom was the man of the match. I thought Tavernier did a good game, but I thought Lundstrom was outstanding.
Aye, he's covered every blade of grass at the moment for us as well, isn't he? Really. So
he's turned back into the player that we had 2 years ago.
Certainly.
One of the things I would criticise here, and I'm not wanting to go on an anti-Tav criticism mode or anything like, but I think he's a great player. He's going to beat Chris Boyd's record, and he's got too many records for me to criticise him in general. However, he's got one flaw in his game that I really think does impact on our team. See those decisions that we're talking about today, Ryan? Tav never challenged the referee in any of them.
Aye, yeah. I mean, the one that we were on the attack in the box where Lawrence was carried into the box. I think you've got Dessers is on him. Lawrence was about 3 or 4 Rangers players when the referee questioned the decision. Tavernier still standing back. And I'm like, your captain needs to get in there, and he's the one with the armband on. Yeah. If anyone's getting any clout with the referees, getting to the sabre, the referee's only going to talk to the captain on the back just because.
Yeah, it's all about leadership. On that as well, I've got a funny feeling. I've not heard the post-match yet, the press conference with Clement, but I think he's going to speak out about it because I don't think he was a happy man.
Aye. It's just I don't think there's any malice really behind it at all with the referee. I don't think the referee's doing it out of spite or these kind of conspiracies and the SFA don't want us to win the league and this.
To me, it's the coward's way out. They just basically don't want to make a decision anymore.
I think they're just simply just no good enough. I think that's it. And until we make our referees full time in this country and actually pay them a half decent wage to go full time, we're not going to get it. The guys that we've got on the park, if you want decent referees in this country, you've got to be able to pay them a decent wage. There's no anyone out there who's got the ability to be half decent referees looking at the money they're getting off the one. No chance. I'm not going on the park to take the abuse for that kind of money. You've actually got to financially incentivise. If you want the good guys to actually go out there and get the referees qualifications, actually do a decent job, you've got to financially incentivise them.
And that would take a few years, but something needs to be done because that ruined a great game today. I thought it was a really good game, but there was incidents that I just didn't understand. The third goal,
just another cup final out the way.
Another one out the way, mate. The third goal, I'm trying to remember it now. What happened?
So we were told to go out on the left-hand side.
That's right.
He's cut in great, and he's just punched it right in the bottom corner on the far side. So no chance goal he got for it. But I think he scored one a few weeks ago as well down the Broomlow end.
Aye, he's got the ability to do that. The subs definitely made an impact as well, but I think it was massive substitute getting Seema back on. I know he missed a good chance at the end, however, he wasn't match fit, and sometimes it's just a case of getting back into the fold. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, if he plays on the shoulder like that against that other team, then they'll be terrified of. You imagine Liam Scales trying to keep in touch with him.
He's not got the pace to do that, that's right.
He'll destroy them.
And back to what you said with Matondo fully fit will play ahead of Scott Wright. Scott Wright, to me, is only a substitute, nothing else. I don't think he had any impact in the game.
Yeah. Well, if you ask me predictions for the lineup next week, to be honest with you, I only really see Sterling coming in for Wright on the right-hand side. You probably see Ridvan coming in for Barisic, and the rest of the team will actually remain unchanged next week, honestly.
I agree with that. He made 2 substitutes today, and I think he made them because of the game next week. The Todd Cantwell substitute, and the Barisic was on a booking. So if he had got injured and Ridvan's no back time, we've got a real problem there. So I think the manager made the right decisions there.
Certainly. I think it's Martin Boyle coming on as well. I think he's obviously one of the Boyle's pace up against Barisic, obviously been on a booking and stuff like that. So I think that just shows the great manager that he is, to be honest. He's realising these things on the part that other managers could be sleeping on. Next thing you know, we're down to 10 men.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I think it's going to be an interesting press conference. I haven't heard it yet, mate. The bus sounds a bit lively, so I'm going to let you go and enjoy yourself, mate.
Boys are enjoying themselves, top of the league, and you're not.
Aye, no, listen, that's it. Let's just stay there for the rest of the season. I'll say this,
Correct.
if we win next Sunday against the Mankey Mob, I'm very confident. And I don't mean a draw, I mean a win. Nothing else but a win. If Rangers win next week, I think we're on course for the league. I don't see it going back.
Definitely, let's take back what's yours.
The players were very nervous today, Ryan, but I'll tell you what, my arse was knitting buttons at times.
Aye, yeah. No, when that third goal went in, it was a huge sigh of relief for me, to be honest. It was the world coming off my shoulders and that third goal went in. So, pleasant for next week. Let's just go out there and get it done.
Excellent. Listen, have a good night, mate. I'll catch up with you soon. And always remember,
we are the deal. Right, catch up with you soon, mate.
Take care, pal. Cheers.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.